Well, hello friends. How's everybody doing? It's your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General, American Revolution. Continuing on, I wasn't gonna make a video, but I decided that this thing popped up. All I was doing was moving a couple of regiments to maybe do an attack, but it says the Great Indian War. The Indian tribes decided that we had weakened in the fight against Britain. They believe they can return lost territories and reconsider agreements. Moreover, they believe that there were agreements with Britain, but they have no agreements with us. The tribes began a war to regain lost territories. Now, I don't know what this is, WIP. I don't know what that is, so I figured I'd just show you that in case you play the game and you'll know what that is, the WIP thing. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to go ahead and close that. And so, again, I moved 2 regiments, so this way I'll tell you, and the game is going, so I'm going to let it go because I want those guys to rest for a moment. I took one out of here and here, 1 regiment each, because if you look at here, our loyalty is pretty high, so I think it's good that I do that. I don't need to have them there. I'm still putting a block here against Savannah, but that's too strong for me to do anything with. So what I figured I would do is try to attack wherever I can. I can't believe there's 11,000. Look at that. That's a gigantic tribe over there. So, but anyways, I was just trying to see what... I just wanted to show you that now 52%, you know, I don't know if I should move him. And 58, you know, I'm questionable. Now over here, okay, so now this guy's almost at full status of 680, so I'm gonna move him down. Now over here, 30%, he's 400. Now what we could do is we could scrap this guy so it would be reinforced into here, but then I would have 1 less Spanish unit. But then again, I'm over the cap anyway, so technically, just like here, I could probably do the same thing. I could scrap this French and this one, and then these 2 would build up really quick. And this is going to take 166 days, so there's nothing I can do right there. And we got all these things, and all these things are is buildings that we're doing. So a fortress, a shipyard, a university, a church, war between US and Creeks. Yeah, great. Yeah, I don't know. And you can see that I'm playing an easy campaign, so this is the proof right here. And that's what I'm playing, so that way if you want to, you know the difference. War between US and Araucus. Yeah, so they... And then a fur factory, a supply house, and a town hall. So I don't know, like, if they're gonna attack us, they may, you know, then that's just something else I'm gonna have to deal with. I was thinking, but they got 1,500 here. And I just wanted to show you. Now, I think what I'm going to do is pause the game because I hear shooting going on, so I don't know where that is. But this way you can get updated on this game and the map and stuff. I'll just take a moment to show you it. You can see that, you know, they own all this. So, you know, again... and look at the date, it's April 15th, 1779, so just keep an eye on that as far as the date, so that way you know what's going on in this campaign at this point. I have this 1 ship here. He's ready to go out, but there's nothing... they got too many big ships over here. I would need more ships. So that's something that I could consider. up here. And then again, the only invasions or reinforcements they've been doing is in the south here. So I know of no recent stuff up north. Not to say that it's not going to happen, but again, I'm going to have to play reactively, meaning if something does happen, I'm going to have to react to it. And this is why I leave certain, regiments in places, because, if they dump 5,000 here, I got to pull everybody to attack it. Same thing up here. Now up here I'm weaker, obviously, a lot weaker, but we do have a few things that we got going on and stuff. So this is just kind of like giving you an update, because we got all 13 colonies here. This is the whole map. So what else can I say other than how can I attack? I mean, they got, and I don't have cannons with the French or the Spanish, so you just got 2 skirmishers and 4 line units. And so that might be something that I might want to consider, is where are my units that I got? What's my nearest unit? Well, yeah, like Cav. Okay, so look, I got Cav here, right? So what's the point of having 2 regiments in here that are trying to do something when I'll take well, he's a 2-star guy, so that's nice. Yeah, I'll take the 2-star guy and I'll tell him to go to here. And at this time, I will call my Cav to get down here. So that's one of my units. If I could find another one of my regiments, I know I would have at least a cannon. And now we got a military here that we could put a cannon in here, but so yeah, I'm just trying to, like I said, because again, to get to where I am, I had to pull units from different places that, and then I had to use officers in all these sectors in order to build up the loyalty, so then I can pull the regiment out. I think maybe over here. Nope. Ah, right here in Georgetown. Okay, so if I leave Georgetown open, which the British could land there, but then again, I do have a ship here in Charleston. So yeah, so this guy here, oh, and he's even missing a company. Ah. Yeah, he's missing a company. Alright, wow, darn it. Yeah, I don't know. They got 53 guys here, so it might be possible if I run the game that he can build up and then I'll pull him to help. But see, I don't even, all I have is 1 cavalry unit here, and the rest is French and a Spanish. So yeah, so there'd be no cannons here, and I can't build any units because of them giving me 3 native regiments and 20 French and 20 Spanish. There is no possible way that I could create a unit. So that is that. So yeah, that's about the... Now what do we got over here? Hey, now over here... Yeah, see, over here I do have 2 of my units, and they're both 500. Oh, but I have those because of them owning all this. We have to have a block. So it might be possible if I were to pull... Yeah, if I pull one... Yeah, I don't know. See, I can't, because they got here, here. Yeah, I mean, I think I gotta... If I start weakening here, they may attack, right? Just like I can't... I don't think I can do anything here, because if I leave this, you know, with less troops, 5,000 might attack. So I mean, I don't know. This is getting kind of confusing. But let me run the time for a moment. Because technically, in Georgetown, yeah, so if I let this day go, we might have a full company here. Look, it looks like 100. There's 100 coming in. So let's see. And you get to listen to some nice music too by me just doing this. But okay, good. All right, now what is this? British counterintelligence success. British counterintelligence successfully identifies and neutralizes a prominent Patriot spy network, limiting the effectiveness of the Patriots' intelligence. Intelligence costs increased by 25% for 60 days. All right, I'm gonna pause for just a moment. Okay, look it. Here's my intelligence. You know, I'm paying a lot of money, and now I have to pay 25% more. Which kind of sucks, because even when we do this and spend this money, we still get sabotaged. And that's what some people are complaining about in this game on Discord. But anyways, nonetheless, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, when I play games, I'm just going to tell you in my opinion, when I play games, I have to adjust to whatever the game does. Like, whatever the game mechanics are, I have to play with those. So even though I'm paying this amount of money, as a matter of fact, I'm down to 65,000. So, you know, again, I have to address that too. Now let's see. Okay, so I only built up 92. Like, that's not a lot. Usually, if I could go a long way, I could end up with 300 of these. But at the moment, that's all I got. So that's 25,000. I could sacrifice some ammo. Oh yeah, and I got 500 of these, so I'll sell some of those. Now the rum we need, so I won't do that. We need rum for when we assign an officer into a sector. For some reason, they gotta have one rum, you know, and if you don't have any rum, you won't be able to assign anybody. So I won't sell that. Now provisions, you know, again, because I have all the granary and we're coming out of winter. So right now, like I wouldn't do this, but only because I have some, I'll sell some. And the resources on horses, I will go ahead and sell some of the horses. And I will sell some of the wood. But this other stuff I'm not gonna sell. And I'm gonna pause the game and I'm gonna tell you that I got a supply house, a fur trader, and a printing press. Okay, so I just addressed how to get some more money by selling some stuff that we have. And so we did that. And now, again, as a summary, I think this guy in Georgetown, he's Okay, so he's only got 73 guys here, but we got a cannon here. We got a 6-pounder, and they all got brown vests. See, and so soon as you do that, and the game is paused and it goes, and some people are complaining about that too. That when I put a hard pause on, I don't care what I do in this game, I want it paused. But the game doesn't do that because other people complained about that, and now the devs made it so that way this game is going to constantly run no matter what you do. So, but anyways, I'm telling you that I am going to send him to here, and we're going to run the game. And when he gets to here, at least I'll have a cannon unit. And I'm considering sending one of these, but I think over here in 96 here, I think I put them as priority because I was hoping that they would get reinforced. Yeah, look, they've even reinforced this. They've even reinforced this just now, right? It used to be 1500. Now it's 2483. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. But if you consider I don't have any milita in this area other than whatever the game had. Like in anything that we owned when this map opened up, it was all milita that the game had, just like 2 companies in each place, I think. So something's going on somewhere, but again, I don't know. Technically, I could come over here and take this, maybe. You know, I have enough. So yeah, I'm basically looking to see who and where can I pull from, like. And it's just a shame that these guys are not. Yeah, it's a shame. Now, I don't know if anybody will come out of here to attack these guys. Okay, now what is this trade offer? Yes, I think we should agree. Construction warehouse in Leicester. Okay. Alright, so again, as I mentioned as a tip for anybody just playing this game that doesn't know, when the game tasks you to do something, if you can do it, you'll get like 2,500 as money. But it's, you know, at this point, that's not a lot of money. But so let's get to here. Construct a warehouse. Okay, so this will be done in 15 days. And that says 18, so we'll get that. So that'll be that. And now again, I'm gonna get back to the south because, like I said, I didn't even, like I said, I wanted you to see that little event thing, and I wasn't really planning on showing how I prepare for. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I gotta run the game anyway. So let me do that because this guy has got to get into here. I'm trying to build a force here. And why this guy? Because I'll make a determination of either attacking this place or this place. If I attack this place, it's going to be a lot harder because it's a fort, and they got, you know, like 2,500 there, so it's going to be. I got to figure 12, 24. Yeah, I might have. Okay, Britain and Spain are now neutral. Tensions between Spain and Britain will decline by 35. Alright, so I don't know. Like I said, I didn't plan this. Pieces restored. We already know about that. We can't convene anything right now anyway. We have a supply house, a carpentry, a granary, a merchant stall, and a granary. Alright, so maybe this is a good enough force. Maybe. So this ought to be pretty good because they got 2,400 and oh, and they got another unit coming right here. Look. And now what is this? Conflict of loyalties. British officers have personal connections or ties to the colonies. They might face conflict and loyalties, so they chose to change. Okay, so this one is a good one then. This is not our guys defecting to them, it's their guys defecting to us, so it's going to up us by 13 specialists. So that's good. If you look at up here, I don't know how many specialists I got in here, but we're just going to get 13. Okay, so this is gonna be not the way I wanted it. Yeah, I don't even have my cannon unit here. Like, where the heck is he? Where the... Okay, he came from Georgetown, so where is he? Oh, he's right here, sorry. Okay, so... Gee, I don't know. Okay, alright, well... Alright, I'm gonna go into it. Okay, this is not the way I want it. I don't like reinforcements, so I usually... But because of that regiment coming into... From the other place coming here... It's making it very hard, and now they have a regiment of Indians or natives, and that's a big problem. So yeah. But I mean, like I said, I don't know. Like this is an easy campaign, but still it's complicated. Yeah, and if they got, I don't know what this is. Is this cavalry? And do I have one cavalry right here? You know, like I don't know all the icons and stuff like that, but okay, so you know what I think I'm gonna do? Okay, so the way this is setting up, and I have to wait for my 2 regiments of reinforcements before doing anything. So if they are gonna come out and attack, then I need to be in a defensive position. So that means whoever's here is gonna have to come over here. This one's gonna come up over here and stuff, and then my general is right here. So yeah, this is not gonna be easy, but here we go. Oh, so they got the cannons. That's what's there. The cannons, the artillery. And then they are all behind it. And see, and look, we are outnumbered. And so, you know, again, like I said, you wouldn't want to do this with military, I'll tell you that right now. So at least everybody is a fusilier. So I mean, that is one thing. Okay, so it is possible we could try to get these guys off their guns if I put people right up here and stack it. But this is just a strong force right there. And my defensive thing that I wanted to do, but then again, this might be an opportunity to take out their guns. And of course they might have others, or maybe they don't. Maybe this is their guns, and then usually what happens is they might retreat back into the fort, and then all the infantry come out, and then that's a tough thing. So yeah, alright, so okay, so because of this, and I am outnumbered, but I'm gonna see if there is a way that I could okay, so this group, oh yeah, and I got a gun now. Okay, so now the problem, oh yeah, see, they're right over here too. So yeah, see, they're gonna outflank me no matter what I do. Yeah, oh, this is not good. Alright, so can this gun go here? Yeah, they got a regiment over here. Son of a gun. Alright, you get in here like that. And that means we have these guys. Yeah, this is confusing. Okay. All these boxes are so confusing at times. But like I said, I really think the guns are a big threat. Well, yeah, this, I'm telling you, I would, this really does suck. I really don't know how to play this. Because the way they stacked my units and the way they stacked the enemy units and stuff like that. I guess this was that regiment that was coming into the battle. Coming to get to the fort. So, you know, I don't know. Alright, so these two skirmishers are gonna have to come over to fight with these guys to this regiment here. Meanwhile, don't forget, all these guys are gonna come, but I needed a force to try to do something to the guns. But it doesn't look like I can do it because everybody else is way back. It's way back there, it looks like. So yeah, I don't, this is not gonna go good at all. Yeah, I don't even see how I can do this battle the way this has come out. So this is gonna be a failure. And I need my two other regiments to come into this. But yeah, but I mean, this is what I gotta deal with, so I'm gonna try. Okay, so we start the battle and we pause. Alright, let's pause for a moment. And see, the problem we got is these guys don't have condition to charge. Like this guy does. So technically I could charge him. And I could charge him. And I possibly could charge him. And definitely charge him. And definitely charge him. And so we're just going to try to get those guys off the guns and make them retreat from that. Now at the same time I got to figure out with my other units like out here where would be a good thing. So I mean, why don't you two go there? Then you have to move up. You'll have to move up. You three will go there. I'll tell them to go that way. And that's really not going to leave me with much. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, this is not gonna work. No way. So he went to the fort. Of course he's gonna get captured. Alright, let's pause the game for just a moment. Like I said, I think, okay, so a couple of the skirmishers, they went a little too close to the fort and they got captured. But, you know what I mean, we pushed two of the guns away. So there's only one gun left at the moment. And I got these guys right here. And so we're trying to give you got to tell everybody to shoot somebody. I don't care who it is. And like he's saying he's blocked, which really sucks. And then I got this guy here who's got to get over here to help out. At the same time, this guy has to shoot that guy. And I might be able to take this skirmisher and put him over there. Now this guy has to go over there, I guess. Now we do have some ammo here. Now on this side over here, we have the gun here. Now over here, like I said, I knew that this was that regiment that just about got into the battle here. And so this is why I sent these guys over here, because I wanted to try to kill them. And so I think what I'll do is I'm going to tell him to charge on him. Now this guy, I don't know if I should do that because we got a problem over here. Or do I just let him shoot him while he charges at him? At the same time, this guy can't charge. This guy cannot charge. So we'll put those two on him. Now this guy might be able to charge. So I think I'll charge him into that guy. And then this gun is shooting that guy there. And so again, this is a giant, look at the scale here. Okay. This is something that I did with not having enough regiments for this particular battle. So I mean, this is a big battle, but if I could somehow pull this off, it would be nice. Okay. Okay, well, this is gonna be ugly.
Donnez la position.
Okay. All right, let's pause for a moment. It seems like this moved, so does that mean I have some more units? But where did they come from? Where's my cav? Yeah, see, we're so close to the border, we can't even see anything. Oh yeah, look. This is ridiculous. Why did they make this map so small and put us right at the border? I mean, this is ridiculous. But I'm sorry for saying that, but alright, we got a problem on this flank over here. And so what I would think is, you know, but I got a problem everywhere actually. Alright, so if this is a French, we should have two skirmishes. Why he doesn't have, oh, it's over here. Okay, so alright, so then I want one skirmisher there. And I'm gonna need another skirmisher right here. I'm probably gonna need an infantry to back this position up here. And that means this one. And I think I can't have this confused, but I need And then the cav, I'm gonna swing the cav over here, and then we're gonna try to take out the native that's over here. We got a 2-star native right here that we gotta try to kill, and then, hey, matter of fact, I could try to get this skirmisher back. Yeah, let me have one of my cav over here to get this skirmisher back.
Tenez la position! Tenez la position! Tenez la position!
Come on, get him back. That's one of our guys. There we go. Now over here now. Now you guys. Okay, so we got the skirmisher back, but he still went out. But he's not a capture anymore. He's not a capture anymore. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just try to do what we could do. And now my artillery needs to move up. Okay, so seeing it from this perspective, so you gotta put these guys on hold so they can select targets. Otherwise, they try to shoot at the last person that they were shooting at, even though that person walked away. So you see how you have to constantly watch this? Okay, so now we'll put him on hold. Yeah, this is interesting in some ways, but go ahead. Come on, kill him or capture him. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, there we go. Oh, you guys, over here, please. Okay, so we're gonna try to close in on them. I mean, we're taking, we are taking tremendous loss, but once this gun gets here, oh, so now they, okay, so let's go, Cav, it's gonna be up to you. Alright, we're gonna try to take out as many of these guys as we can. Alright, we're gonna just try to take out as many of these as we can. We're all over the place.
Tenez la position.
Okay, so now we'll try to get them. There's somebody over here. Alright, so some might get away, but because this another thing that the some people complained was that the Cav gets tired too quickly in this game compared to what happened in Ultimate General Civil War. So the only thing that we can do is see if they could rest for a moment. I don't know where the border's right there, so I'm gonna see if these two can rest for a moment. We'll see if he can rest. And we'll just see, maybe. Maybe not. I don't think so. Oh well. Yep, that's gonna be about it, I think. Come on. So you can see how good, you know, it is to have some Cav in the game, because we definitely captured more of these guys because of the Cav. And we didn't take too many losses due to the fact that the units were retreating. And matter of fact, he just gave up. Alright, well, like I said at the beginning of this, if you could listen to my voice, you knew that I was not confident on this particular battle. Like, they had 2/3 more than what I had initially. Granted, I got 2 regiments, the Cav and the other regiment, later on that came in. So thankfully that did come in. And I think that's what saved me. And the strategy of going after this one regiment over here worked out to take them out of the picture pretty much. And so anyways, let's go to fast speed because we're done with the battle. And this is always something that I loved about Age of Sail and of this game is we could finish or we can just do what we want. So now I'm gonna tell all the British to leave the battle. So once they all leave the battle, then I'm gonna tell so yeah, I don't know why we don't have a bar here when this regiment came into the battle, where I could select them all, like here I could select these guys. I can select Sully, Simon, and if you watched any of my videos, you know that I kind of do this kind of stuff at the end of the battle. I even put my supply wagon in here so it can get some supply. Because this fort might only be able to hold, like, say, 1,500. And, you know, if I decide to just stay here, then they would get supplied anyway. But, I mean, usually, any place I take over, usually I can't put everybody in there. But, like I said, I always... Alright, and then this guy, he didn't leave for some reason. So he probably already has full ammo, but just getting him out of there. And like I said, it's true I didn't have a lot of confidence that I'd be able to win once I saw that they had 2 times what I had. Especially at the start of this. But I did what I could do, and as far as I'm concerned, I guess in the end it worked. But so for them to have their guns out front, that definitely worked. That definitely worked. Alright, I think we're... Oh, we still got a few units covered. And we could take these cannons if we were still in the battle, and they would shoot them. But nonetheless, until we know the facts about this game, and maybe Panda Kraut would know, but do we take these guns? Will we get a better percentage or not? Probably not. So I mean, it is what it is. So that's about the end, folks. So again, it's only going to show my particular regiments. It ain't going to show the French and Spanish, and that's one of my complaints about this report. So yeah, so the enemy had 3,542. They had 12 guns. Thankfully, they had no cavalry. They lost 1,800. They lost 11 of their 12 guns, and about 700 of them are missing. And this is only going to show that I lost 124 of my one regiment, and I lost one cavalry. So that's not bad considering. You know what I mean? Well, the cavalry came in later in the battle, so they weren't in at the start. So I mean, I didn't have to sacrifice them. If they were in on the start, I might have had to sacrifice them a little bit. So yeah, then this will show you the individual units, and I believe that we captured back, because one of the skirmishers was two of the skirmishers were captured. I know at least I got one of them back. As a matter of fact, I think I got two of them back because one of them walked into us, and then the other one I used the cavalry to get him, but then he ran out of the battle. So then, and then if we go back to this report, we don't see any missing. But again, this doesn't account for the French and Spanish. So I mean, I can't be the only person in this of playing this game that complains that the Allies should be a part of this in some way. But anyways, that's it. That's all I can do. So yeah, so true. I was a little doubtful when I actually got into the battle. I was a little doubtful when I was setting it up that I would be able to hold out against them. So I definitely got to say that I am definitely pleased that I got a victory out of this battle. So yeah, so this was the regiment that I was telling you about. They came over this way. There was like about 300 of them, and they were trying to reinforce this, and so I sent somebody over here to intercept them, and then that's what kicked off the whole thing. And then this one of these French ones and my cav were the only two that came in later on in the battle. So we did get it, but now we got to try to see if we could capture some of these units, because otherwise we're going to have to face these guys again, because they're going to retreat to here and to here or to here. And at this moment, when we get onto the global map, and that's why the game is paused whenever you come out of a battle, this gives you an opportunity to tell these guys to, like, go him and you go to here, and then this guy has got to go against him, and then this guy can come over here, this guy can come over after that one. And my cav, I don't know if I send the cav over here, if the cav, the weird thing about the cav moves very fast on this global map. And so let's go ahead and see what happens. Alright, let's pause for a minute. So 3 regiments got away, and it looks like 2 regiments here, but we won't pursue them. He's got to stay here to capture this gun right here, and then I'm gonna need this guy to get right to here, and this one to here. Like, I don't know if I were to send the cav this way, if we could run him down, one of them. Let's see. Let's see. No, see, that kind of sucks in a way. Look how fast they can move. Yeah, let's pull the cav out. You know, up, and then, yeah, and then, okay, so, I mean, whenever you have, and I don't care at what point in this game you are in, these things is a constant thing every 2 to 3 weeks. Now, yes, you can choose not to give them the money, but you're going to take a loyalty decrease. But whenever you are at, like, say 80,000 or beyond that, you're gonna get stuff like this in this game forever, and it's every 2 to 3 weeks, every time. So, but it's only 5,000 compared to 125,000, so I mean, I'll do it, but I'm gonna lose 5,000. But I mean, now I can guess I can read this for you. But the Connecticut government wants to organize people's squads to search for spies and stuff like that. So I mean, it's gonna be all kind of things like this. But again, I'm just saying it's a part of that. Now, again, I'm getting my cavalry to come back because these guys. Okay, now I want to tell you something, right? And this is gonna be a game point that I can make a statement that is mostly true. Okay? Mostly true. You've seen when I'm in a battle and I finish it, I put the guys into the fort to get ammo, and I make sure that they all have 100% condition when they pop up. But you got to realize that the game is in a state that allows me to do that, but it's not passing any time. And so you got to remember that these British units were retreating. Whenever you're retreating, you lost morale, you lost condition, right? And this is why my cavalry didn't get hurt when I intercepted all those retreating units, because they can't shoot back. But notice, the moment, and this is a cheat that the devs allow for the British AI. This is like, I'm just telling you that the game cheats in some ways. That these guys have condition to where they can shoot back, and they can run away like as if they're on roller skates, right? They can run away like as if they're on roller skates. I mean, and look at the distance that they went from this fort to this fort. And so you can't let your cav over here, because they'll shoot back and we'll lose some numbers on the cav. And so I lost a little bit, but this is a unit that is 240 men, so we're at 232. We only lost one in the battle, so we just took a hit right there. And I thought we should be able to run one of these units down and they should retreat. They should give up, but no. And that's because, to me, I'm just letting you know, in my personal opinion, that this is just one way that they let the AI cheat. You know, so, but anyways, it is what it is, and that's that. So let's go ahead and get them back. Okay, so generally what I like to do is I like to take a unit that is like really hurt, and he's gonna go in and claim this fort. And I guess I could stick in one French unit. Okay, and then I am going to pause the game, and I think because I wasn't planning on making a video, but I did show you a battle, and so therefore I think this is as far as I should go, because I'm gonna have to recover from this, and we're in the middle of April, and basically my plan, because I've read on Discord where some people went to 1780 or 1781. So I don't think it's a big rush to do anything. Like if I can go to 1780 or 1781, because the game right here, as you can see, wants me to liberate Savannah. Now, if I were to do that, maybe the campaign would be won and it's over when there's still a lot of British here. So my plan is to try to hurt them and take stuff away, but at the same time I told you that, I may do some sea battles. And up north here, we don't know what else is going to happen as far as invasions go and things of that nature, now that, spring is coming. But I do want to point out, hey, and look! My two third rates, which I put 9-pounders instead of whatever they had here was 4-pounders or something. These guys are up. I got 2 third rates that I captured and got rid of all my other ships, and now I just realized that they're up, so we could go in here. They've got 270 guns, 78 guns. They got 5 ships. So technically, I could try to hurt them, or see at least, and try these out. I could actually, well, I would rather save the game before doing this, just in case some bad things happen. So I think what I'll do is I'll just I'll decide what I'll do with these regiments and where I'll put them to like try to get reinforced and stuff. Like, for example, this Fort James, you can see that it can have 1,300. So let's see, if we go 6, 12, 18, nah, so we wouldn't be able to have 3 regiments to get full. So the most we could do is 2 regiments, and then hopefully that they would, and look, we're already at 63% on loyalty. So I could try a printing press, but it's going to take 53 days, or I could upgrade that, but I'm just going to do that for now. So yeah, so we got 2 regiments in here. And I think, and then what's the other thing I could do? Like, I could scrap one to get these guys filled, because you know what I mean, like technically that would give me the guys to do that, and then I could put some more pressure on the British, like if I were to do that. So I got to decide that too. So that's something I got to decide, is should I scrap one of these regiments, so I'd have, like, say 200 guys that could reinforce one of these regiments and get them up to full status, because I can't build anybody anyways, because I'm way over the count. So that is something that I could do to if I want reinforcements quicker. You know what I mean? That's something that I could do. And I can always bring other units from other places. But anyways, I've talked about a lot of things and stuff, and So I think what we'll do is I'll just get everybody situated, and then I'll save the game, and then I'll start another video and do a sea battle, because I want to try out those two third-rate ships. But the enemy has more guns than what I got, so I'll have to see how that'll go. And I can before going, I can show you the intel. That I gotta pick something in here. So as far as intelligence goes, you can see that I have all of this done. And then if we go over here, this is all that we have left. So if I do this, I could get a cathedral. I could upgrade to a cathedral. But if I look at like just 97 days, you know what I mean? And this 97 days. But that'd be a total of 180 days compared to this 123 days. So I mean, you know what I mean? So, but I think I'll go right there for now. I mean, to me it doesn't really matter. It's just, it is what it is. So at least that is there. So yeah, that's about it, I think, is what I'm going to tell you. Like, that's about all that I can tell you at this moment in time of April 23, 1779 for my campaign. Nothing else is going on, but I'm just surprised that by this point, because the last time I looked at both of these ships were damaged, and now they're fully repaired. And I can go into and have an SOL battle with big ships. You know what I mean? Like I can do that. So so that'll be something that'll be the next video. So so here we are. And no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos. And adios, the lovely amigas.